video. I'm not answering any questions, so don't ask me any questions. If you come on here to be harassing, I'm just going to have to make sure that you go away. But I'm going to just mention this to people who are living in Florida and anyone living along the Atlantic coast or near the coast. We're supposed to be having a very bad hurricane season this year, and it has been exceptionally steamy and super above average warm in Florida. And they showed the FLL, that's a Florida, Florida Fort Lauderdale Airport. It was flooded, or was it Miami International? Anyway, that happened today. So, I mean, just be prepared. Be prepared, plan, have your to go bags ready. Those of you who don't believe that there's stuff going on that's warming our entire globe, well, I beg to differ with you. It's actual, it's factual, and it's real. Actual, factual, and real. Yep, yep. So, I mean, in the infrastructure in Florida, there is, well, there's no elevation. You have no elevation. So, you know, when the rain comes down and when it comes down torrential downpour, yeah, it's going to cause flooding. So I would just suggest to everyone living south, start to plan, be prepared, have your to go bags ready because, if you have to go, last minute, the last thing you want to do, you know, in addition to the stress of having to vacate your home because of a hurricane coming, is worry about getting your stuff together that's important, because when you're in that frame of mind, you're not really focusing, your adrenaline is pumping, and you're more, you know, like fight or flight. Well, you're ready to flight, and when you're in that state, you're not really focusing on what you need, like, so that's why it's good to have a to-go bag near the door, you know um extra medicine, pet food, um, keep a water bottle by the door or in the car, refresh it every so often, because it's happening, it's real. I mean, I lived in Florida when Wilma came through, and that was enough for me to say, see ya, wouldn't want to be, I wasn't feeling that place anyway. I mean, you know, you can only drive through so many areas and see beautiful gated communities and then see nice malls, and then 2 miles over you have it's run down, so I mean it's like the same everywhere, USA, high-end luxury and close nearby poverty, so hi, yeah, USA, yeah, USA, yeah. Listen, don't try to start any stuff here because you're on the wrong person's page. But anyway, plan, be prepared, because it's real. I don't know what to tell people who deny it, but that's on you. You want to deny what the facts are, have fun doing that. There's a parking spot designated for non-believers. How about that? And there's also a museum of non-believers. So don't believe what is going on, and just live in your world. It's a good place to be. Hey, I don't knock it. But you know, um, now those people who don't believe, those are the same folks who need to be rescued. So what they started doing, and I'm on board with this. Uh, if you're in a flood area and you're told by the emergency management to leave and you don't, then you should be responsible for whatever costs are accrued for you to be rescued. Unless unless you're incompetent and you're disabled and you don't have anyone there to care for you and guide you. Because, you know, um, people, I'm all for free will, I'm all for don't tread on me. But when that don't tread on me becomes something of negligence that you created because now you're risking others to go and bail you out and rescue you, no, I'm on board with that. So, like I said, unless you're unable to do so, you're wheelchair bound, you're mentally incompetent, or you're bedridden, you know, those are the people that need to be evacuated. So, but anyhow, that's what I gotta say. That's what I gotta say. Yeah, I see these people coming on. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, God is good. Yeah, I know. I don't want to speak about religion, so don't try to bait me. You got the wrong person, sweetie. Really, if you want to bait somebody, go look for somebody who wants to, like, like they look like they want to entertain. I talk about real stuff. If you don't like real stuff, go away. Don't come on here and be, like, yeah. Don't do it. I'm not the one. But anyway, yeah, we here in New York, we went up like 2 weeks ago. We went up to like 90 degrees. Or was it last week? Time's going so quick. So yeah, everything is warming up. Everything is warming up. There's flooding going on, and it's real. It's real. But anyway, I'm gonna sign off. And for those who are watching, let me see if I turn this light off. Oh, 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 oh. When I do my studio work, I have different color lights. Yes, I do video blogging. I do. There's somebody who watches who shouldn't be watching, or they have one of their minions set up to watch. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But anyway, uh, I'm gonna sign off. Till next time. I wonder who you people are. Okay, if you're real, what's your put down your address. I want to know where you live. Put your address down. Who's your mother? Who's your father? I don't drink alcohol. This is just me. I'm getting punchy now. It's time for me to go to sleep. I really need to go to sleep soon. But I won't. I'll probably be up for a while. Anyway, till next time. Oh, hello. 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 I don't know who all these people. Lady said a racist slur to me on. Okay. Yeah. Goodbye. Please. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. People trying to bait me. It's like, yeah, okay. I'm not Woody Woodpecker. My head doesn't screw on, so no, it's not going to happen. It happened to me once. It happened to me one time on. I was live on the TikTok. Yeah. Somebody said something, wrote something, and he asked me a question. Um, how do you watch a blank grow? All right. So, somebody being like, you know, they baited me and I bit, and then I got banned. I got blocked. I was put in detention. I was put in a timeout. They put me in a timeout. It was like being in school. You're not listening, Patricia. You're talking too much. You're trying to leave the class, but timeout. They did that to me. They gave me a timeout on the TikTok. I was a little devastated. It took a little time to get over. Oh God. People take the social media stuff so serious. They're like, oh, you know, me, I'm like, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off again. Um, okay. Chiefs are on top. English or Spanish? Okay, Muslim. English or Spanish? Okay. Yeah, I'm reading some of these questions. What people are writing. Okay. Hi, hi, hi. I'm gonna make a video on dumb questions people post on live videos. Let's see. How ridiculous can I sound? How ridiculous can I sound to try to bait somebody to jam them up so they can't go live? Let's try that. Yeah. All right. Anyway, till next time. Stay safe, everybody. Stay safe. And remember, prepare for the bad weather if you're in that zone, you know. If you believe in magical elves and, you know, unicorns and rainbows, the weather is going to be perfect and sunny every day. And then you can go pick tulips. Yep. You can tiptoe through the tulips. Okay, till next time. Bye.